Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. I hope you all so far have had a excellent weekend. But I'm going to stop in and talk to you all about having a silent celebration because a few days ago I released a video message to you guys talking about it. But as I always tell you all, I will go live to allow you all to interact about a message or even ask me questions in real time about a particular topic. So that is why I am before you all today. So again, happy Sunday. If you all want to come in and shout out your city, do so. Bet good morning to you. How are you, sweetheart? Um, so you all can come in. I'm gonna give you all a minute to come in. I'm gonna give you all a minute to come in. And I am excited about this live. I really am, because this has really heavily been on my heart. And I know for a fact that it is going to resonate with so many of you. And I also know that you all, I say it all the time, everybody does not view my video messages in full. But I urge you all, because a lot of people, for the 11 years that I've been up here on YouTube. Good morning, Danny. How are you? For the 11 years, or 10 and a half years that I've been up here on YouTube, people have a very bad habit of commenting on my content, and they say certain things. And I know that they're saying certain things because they have not watched a video message in its entirety. And so before you all come and comment, you've got to watch an entire message, because you miss a lot. You miss so much information because you sit and you view a message for 5 minutes when you all already know what to expect here. You all already know that my messages are 10 and 15 and 20 minutes long. And so if you are not ready to hear a message that is that long, you shouldn't even watch it to begin with. But if you do watch it, at least watch it in full, because if you come and comment and you haven't seen the entire video, certain stuff that you say, I'm not even going to respond to it. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I forgot what message I released, but earlier this week, I'm sorry, I released some type of message. And a woman came and literally everything that I said in the message, she said it, but she was saying it, I guess she called herself trying to either school me or school the other commenters that were going to come up there. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, lady, every single thing you said, I said it in a message. So I don't know if she felt like that's what I should have said, but she would have known that had she viewed the entire message. That's just the point. So anyway, hey, Jessica. Hey, Shanice. Hello, all of you all. Oh, thank you, Shanice. Reginald, I see you. Oh, thank you, Reginald. God bless you. I am so happy you all are tuning in. I'm happy you all are not asleep. My day started at what, 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. So I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta stop and talk to my people. I don't even think I've ever gone live like this early. I left out the house, it was still dark today. So I had some things to do, had to handle some business, had to handle some family business, because it's just like that. Shamika? Or is it Shamika? No, 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 no. Is it Shakimia? I see you. God bless you too. Oh, Danny, you was woke early too? Yeah, man. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was in the house all day yesterday, and I didn't even leave out of the house. I was laying around literally all day yesterday because my week has been crazy, crazy. And so I was just drained. And y'all know how it is when you have not had a lot of sleep, when you finally can stay posted and in the house and you ain't ripping and running, it catches up to you. So then I had to wake up at like 4 o'clock this morning. So yeah. Trina, hey boo. How are you? So anyway, guys, you all have saw the title. title. And I talked to you all earlier this week, and I talked to you all about having silent celebrations. And just for those who don't know, I had come up with silent celebrations because, as I explained to you all in that video message, a while back, I had really grown to be ecstatic about a win that I got in my life. And I was so happy about it. And I really, I felt like I wanted to explode because I was so joyful about it. And I was about to go and share it with some family members and some friends. It wasn't anything that was over the top. It wasn't anything that was really major. But immediately when I was working myself up to go and share it with some family members and friends, it was in my spirit: be silent. Keep this to yourself. Be silent. Just be silent. Keep it to yourself. Don't repeat it to anybody. You know what it is. And so after that, just my intellect kicked in and I said, oh, okay, be silent. I don't need to say anything. So I guess I'm going to just have to celebrate silently. See, you all have to understand, a celebration, when you hear the word celebration, what do you all think about? What comes to your mind? Balloons, people playing loud music, people popping open a bottle of wine, people having food and alcohol, people dancing, all these people coming together and meeting up because they are celebrating something in particular. People celebrate, what do they call it now when a woman is having a baby? A gender reveal. That is something new that people are doing now. It's not just a woman gets pregnant and they have a baby shower. People will have a full-blown celebration to reveal the gender of their child while they're pregnant. They don't wait anymore and just give birth and then they call family and friends on the phone and tell them, hey, I'm having twins. Hey, I'm having a little boy. I'm having a little girl. No. They have a gender reveal. People bring gifts. They also celebrate a woman that already had a baby, and they get certain gifts. They call it a push present. That is when a woman has given birth. You see a lot of rich people do it. You see a lot of rappers do it. When they have a child with a woman, that woman, because she pushed the baby out, the baby daddy or the husband will buy her a Rolls Royce. He will buy her a fur coat. He will buy her several purses, Birkin bags at one time. He will send her on a lavish vacation because that woman gave birth to his child. It's a loud celebration. Everybody knows about it. They go live with it. Some of you all, you celebrate your birthday. I know some people, baby, they go all out for their birthday. Their birthday, you would think they celebrate their birthday at the level and with the intensity that somebody mourns the death of a loved one. I know people, they go all out. They get t-shirts airbrushed with their face on it. What is that camera called that everybody is using where you stand on like a little platform and the camera go around? Is it a 360 camera? They had that, which that cost, from what I was told, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. They got the big 360 camera. Women go all out. They get their hair done. They got to get their face beat, makeup be on point. They get their lashes. They get their nails done, toes done. A lot of people, they will not spend a lot of money on an outfit and shoes on a day-to-day basis. But baby, on their birthday, I know people that will go broke to spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on one outfit for that one day. It's a loud celebration. So the point that I'm making to you all is that every celebration that comes in your life, it is not meant to be shared with everybody. It is not meant for everybody to know. Some celebrations from this point on, for the rest of your life, you are going to have to sit silently and privately and only celebrate it with your mouth closed and by yourself, only between you and God. Now, some of you all, you may say, well, Kiki, I don't understand why it has to be this way. I am happy when I get a win in my life. I am happy when I get a promotion on my job. I am happy when I am engaged to be married. People that have known me all of my life, they've seen how long I've been single. They have seen how long I have went without having a companion. I want to tell people that I'm in love. I want to tell people that I'm dating this particular person. You know, I want to talk about the fact that I am no longer broke. There are a lot of people that know me, and I was always asking them for money. I was always calling my friends on the phone, asking them to send me $50, $100, $500. I've asked people to pay my mortgage. I've asked people to pay my rent. And so now I got that big promotion on my job. I'm now making, I went from making $15 an hour to now I'm making $21 an hour. I went from making $21 an hour to $25 an hour. I went from making $25 an hour, I'm making $30 an hour. Hey, it's some people out here. I know a couple of people, they making $43 an hour. Literally. So it is not a crime. It is not a sin to be excited about you elevating in life. It is not a crime. It is not a sin to be excited about your wins in life and blessings coming to you. It's nothing wrong with this stuff. But you all have got to get to a point where you understand that because so many people that you come in contact with, they are not where you are. And certain blessings for them have not manifested or come into their life for various reasons. It doesn't mean God doesn't love them. It doesn't mean God forgot about them, but it's just not their time. It's just not their season. And so when you get a blessing and certain things manifest in your life, you cannot go and share it with certain people because they are not going to celebrate with you. Like I told you all in that video message, there are people who will rain on your parade. And the minute and the moment that you open your mouth about a win or a blessing that you have or a major change that has taken place in your life, there are some people, they will immediately spew negativity on it. Let's use, for example, let's say, well, you got a promotion on your job. You went from working a dead end job. Let's say you worked at Target. Shout out to the Target workers, because that's not a bad job. They paying good at Target. Okay. So I don't want anybody to take offense. I'm not downgrading anybody's job. Okay. I don't care what you do. A job is a job. As long as it's legal, I don't care if you sell a hot dog. I don't care if you a Uber driver, you a door dasher. There is no disrespect, and I don't allow that either. If somebody come up here and you want to talk about your job, if I ever see anybody disrespect somebody's occupation or lack of occupation, I will bite your head off. Period. It's not allowed, not here. Do that on your channel or on your platform, but you will not do it here. But just for an example, let's just say you worked a job that was not paying you a lot. They were paying you way below what you know you're worth. And so God changed it. He changed it. An opportunity arose for you. You've been praying about some things. You got a connection to a particular person. And so now you are working your dream job. Some of you all, you have a dream for a certain career, and you got elevated to that career. You're full blown in that career now. If you share it with the wrong person, they may say, oh, okay, so you got that job. You're not at Target anymore. You're not a Uber driver anymore. You don't work at Walmart anymore. So what is it that you do at this new job? And so you may share with them and say, yeah, I got a contract with this particular job, blah, blah, blah. Now, if you tell the wrong person that, all they going to hear is, wait, you said this new job you got, sis, you on a contract? Oh, well, don't get excited about that. Oh, okay, you making $30 an hour, but now, sis, the fact that you on that contract gonna end. Then what you gonna do? Do y'all see my point? So if you tell the wrong person that, they're not going to say, oh my God, you got this new job. You're making $30, $35 an hour. No, they're going to say, but you on a contract. It's still not good enough. They are raining on your parade. Some of you all, you are coming out of your single season. It may not have even manifested to where there is an engagement. You just finally, after 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years of you being by yourself. And then for those of you, you've been by yourself and you haven't had no type of sex. And so now, God has brought that man or woman in your life and you all are hitting it off. They check, it's green check marks. It's not red flags. You seeing all the green check marks. And guess what? You happy about it. You are glowing. You are beaming, because let me tell you all something about happiness. It's a banker that I have. I love her. She has been my banker for over 5 years. And I went recently to handle some business, and me and her were talking, and it was something so different about this woman. She's always had a pure spirit. She's always been a very positive and uplifting person. But at this point, when I saw her, first of all, she dressed so beautifully. I love her style. I love the way she dresses. And she had on a wig when I saw her, right? And she always compliments my hair. And I give her, like a lot of you guys, you've asked me, Kiki, give me the oils that you use for your hair. Tell us the shampoos that you use. So everywhere I go, women stop me. Some men have stopped me and complimented my hair. People question me. So I wrote down a list, years ago, and I told her all the oils that I use. I told her how to mix them. I told her the vitamins. I told her take a multivitamin, like a women's one a day, and it's a multivitamin and it handles everything: heart, skin, teeth, hair, nails, all of that. So, I told her this, and I said, you'll see improvements with everything. So she always looks good, but she looked even better when I just saw her a couple of weeks ago. Her hair was on point, makeup was on point. She has new glasses. She had on some sharp boots, a little leather mini skirt. The woman just looked good, okay? But it was something different about her. My discernment, I was like, it's something different about this lady. This lady is happy. I had not talked to her, guys. I had not seen her since my mother passed away. The last time I saw her, and my mother's banker, because me and my mother, my mother's deceased for those who are new here, but me and my mother banked at the same bank. So we know everybody in there. So I'm talking to her. And so even my mother's old banker, when my mother passed away, I came up there and they were devastated. But I gave them an obituary. So that was the last time that I saw my particular banker and my mom's banker. When I go in there, I went in there a couple of weeks ago. I was looking at her from afar off, even before I went to sit at her desk and talk to her. I was like, it's something different about her. It's like a glow with her. Somebody making this lady happy. I said something has transpired in her life where she is happy. So I'm looking at her, and even before I said anything, I started cracking up laughing. I was like, girl, who is it? Who is it? She started rolling. Even before our mouths opened and we started talking, she already knew. She was like, Kiki, you crazy, girl. I was like, nah. I said, who is he, sis? I said, your light is so bright. I said, where's my shades, honey? Let me cover up my face, because I can't even deal right now. I cannot deal. That is just a lovely thing when you can be in the presence of someone and their energy is through the roof. Their light is so bright. You can't help but be happy. And it just caused me to laugh. So I'm looking at her, and I first complimented her wig. And I said, your hair looks so good, girl. But I didn't know it was a wig. I thought it was her real hair. She was like, girl, this is a Love Me wig. And I seen that website, Love Me something, and they wigs look really, really good. So she had one on, a little jet black bob cut one. So I was like, oh, okay. So I feel you. And she was like, girl, I am engaged. And I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was something about you, girl. I knew, Takesha, it was something about you. And she was like, yeah, girl. She was like, I am engaged. And she was like, my man is way older than me. So I was like, huh? I was like, are you serious? She was like, girl, yes. I was like, how old is he, if you don't mind me asking? She was like, girl, he 53. I was like, wow. I said, but you know what? That man, he's making you happy. I said, I like it. Whatever he doing, tell him to keep doing it. Because I said, just it's in your face. I said, you look good, girl. She was like, yes, Kiki, I am so happy. And I said, you know what? I've never seen your fiance. I don't know who he is, but he's a businessman. I just see this man owning businesses. She comes out as God is my judge. She was like, oh my God, Kiki, he owned a limousine company. Girl, he got money. I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, that's what came to my spirit. He's a businessman. So she pulls out her phone. She starts showing me pictures. When I tell y'all, it's a glow on him too. I was like, oh my God. I was like, God is really showing out in your life, sis. This man is a businessman. You got an excellent job as a banker. This man owns a limo company and he owns several properties. This man has this woman glowing. He has this woman glowing, and I was so happy to celebrate with her. But the point that I'm making to you all is that everybody, if you were to get engaged and you have this level of elevation and shine on you, everybody is not going to be able to handle your glow and your light. It was meant for me to run into her. God put me in that woman's face at the right time. And you know what she did before I left her presence? She said, Kiki, now I'm your banker, so I know all your info. She was like, but you know what? Give me your address. And so I gave her my address. She was like, yes, sis, I got your email. I got your phone number. She was like, I want you to speak at my wedding. I want you to come to my wedding. She was like, we haven't planned the date yet. I don't know if we're going to have it at the end of this year or in 2025, but you need to come to that wedding. I want you to speak. Do y'all see the point that I'm making? God will put you in front of people who has a pure heart, who are not jealous spirited, who will celebrate with you. But unfortunately, you are not going to have that experience with everybody. Your glow up, your life changing, everybody will not be able to handle it. Some people, guys, I got to tell you, when things start to really take off in your life and things are changing in your life, people will not understand it. It's as simple as that. People will not understand your deliverance. People will not understand your breakthrough. People will not understand the love that you find. They may not even approve of it, but it is not for them to approve. However, you are going to have some silent celebrations. And you also have these silent celebrations because you don't want people speaking against what has manifested in your life. You don't want people speaking word curses over you. Like I'm telling you all about my banker that's engaged, and she's just glowing. Her and her man. It's like a light on them. I can't describe it in the spiritual sense. Those of you who are in the spirit, you will know. Put it in the chat. You will know what I'm talking about. Her and this man, it's like sparks is flying off of them. No exaggeration. This girl's skin is on point. Her hair, because she showed me her real hair. She was like, Kiki, all the pointers you gave me and the oils, it really grew out me and my daughter's hair. All the stuff you told us to do, we've been doing it. Look how long my daughter's hair is. And she was showing me the picture. It was like a love fest. She was showing me pictures. I was showing her pictures. We was laughing. It was a mini party in this lady's office. But you're not going to get that with everybody, guys. And this is why I'm telling you, you're going to have to be silent. You're going to have to be quiet about certain things. You want to preserve the blessing. You want to cover certain things until due time and due season. Because like I was able to see afar off that it was something different with her. I didn't know what it was, but it was evident when I got close to her and I sat in her office. But sometimes people, they're not going to be able to understand or even handle what it is God is doing in your life. And sometimes, see, she has my personal number. She could have told me a whole year ago she was engaged or months ago that she was dating him. But maybe it wasn't time for that. Maybe she got busy, whatever. But in that moment, when I went in there to handle something, that woman was there. And it was a mini celebration. It was a mini celebration. Her boss even came out her office, and the boss was kind of looking at me because, you know, they going to pay attention. They want to see what's going on. But the boss, which was a white woman, she kept looking because my banker is an African-American woman. So her boss was looking at her, and then she was looking at me. So eventually, after us talking for like 45 minutes, the boss comes out. She was like, "What are you so excited about?" She was like, "Girl, this is my friend, this is my customer. Her mom banked with us too, but her mom passed away." So the boss said, "R.I.P. to your mother." And she said, "Girl, you over here, you got her just laughing." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm saying little stuff to her." She's like, "Oh, okay." She was like, I just saw how happy you guys were, so I just came to kind of be nosy and see what was going on." But that woman had understood. She understood. She felt that energy all the way from her office, because I'm telling you, that woman did not take her eyes off me or my banker. That from the time I walked in there, when I sat down, she was in that little office typing, and she was looking at me, and I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. But people will feel that. People will feel your presence. They will feel your energy, and it's contagious. And by the time she walked away from us, she was laughing. She had a big smile on her face because we uplifted her. And so it was like a domino effect. And sometimes you will have a domino effect with the right people when you tell them about a celebration. But there are some things I have found, and I will not steer you all wrong. There are so many things that have gone on in my life. Some have been major, some have been minor, but I have had to silently celebrate. I've had to silently celebrate. Now, I can't tell you all that are here with me today who you should and shouldn't tell about wins and blessings and major changes that are coming in your life. But I will tell you, you've got to be very particular about who you tell as far as what is going on in your life. Only you all know who you can trust with your happiness. Who can you trust with your happiness? Who Somebody comes to your mind right now when you think about, if you got a win, whatever it is, y'all just think about that. Just keep that in your mind. You can think about at least two people, I hope, that you could say hands down, if I text them right now, if I call them right now, if I invite them over to my house or I go to their house and I tell them about what I got going on, they are going to be happy for me. They are going to celebrate with me. But then on the other hand, there are some of you, you know for a fact, if you go and you share a win with somebody, you know that they're going to have a nasty look on their face. You all talking, the conversation is going to go down. The level of the conversation is going to go down, or they're going to outright be negative about whatever it is you told them. You tell them you engaged, you tell them you dating. Girl, you been single for like 10 to 15 years. You don't know nothing about how to deal with no man. And who engaged to you? Who like you? Girl, you didn't gain all that weight. Don't nobody want you. And girl, what you finna do? You too holy. Ain't no man finna deal with you, and they will laugh at you. I have seen people share a win in their life, and the person or the people they told have clowned them and laughed at them. And so immediately when I had that experience where the Holy Spirit stopped me and said, be silent, I immediately knew what it was. I knew what it was, and I knew why the Holy Spirit was stopping me and unctioning me to just be quiet. I knew that, because some of you all, you may take it and say, well, it's not my responsibility. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If people can't handle My happiness, or people can't handle my blessings, that's on them. That's a personal problem. But you all have got to understand everything in moderation. You got to use wisdom. I tell you all the time, the Holy Spirit causes you to examine situations. It causes you to examine people. You can gauge the temperature in certain settings where you know when to speak, when to be quiet, when to reveal, when not to reveal, when to be transparent and when to not be transparent, and when you need to go into warrior mode. The Holy Spirit helps you to do that. And so, silent celebrations, it keeps you at peace, it keeps you happy, it protects your assets and your blessings. It keeps people out of your business, and it stops people from trying to word curse you. Now, listen, what God has for you is for you, but what the enemy can do, he can't stop ultimately what God has for you, but what the enemy can do, he can put stumbling blocks and delays in front of what God is trying to bring to you. A lot of you all on that video message, Silent Celebrations, I saw some of you all, and it was just the truth. A lot of you all were coming out and saying, well, I know for a fact if I told certain people about this win, I noticed, or a lot of you, I'm sorry, a lot of you all were saying you did tell some people about a win that you got or a certain blessing, and you all said that you noticed it came to a standstill. You noticed that certain doors closed in your face after you repeated to somebody something that you were working on, or an opportunity that had arose for you, or you told them something that you got. One woman, I don't know her name, but you all will be able to see it. I think it's either on the short silent celebrations or it's on the full video. But there was a woman that came into the comment section, and she said that a door closed in her face after she revealed to somebody something that was about to happen to her. And she said she lost the opportunity. And from that day to this, she's never been able to get it back. And she noticed that everything was fine. Everything was going smoothly until she told a particular person. And she said all of a sudden, that door closed in her face. Now, I know some of you all may be like, well, Kiki, that was God. God protects you. But could it be 100% God? Or could it have really been that the opportunity, God just kind of, I want to be careful with my words, but an opportunity will come to you, right? But prematurely you'll talk about it. And so that woman that shared it with a particular person, we don't know because we don't have all the information, and she didn't put it in a comment. But let's just say, just for the intent and purposes and the contingency of this conversation, let's say the woman that she told about that opportunity, she knew the person that was going to provide the opportunity for the woman, and she went and told her something. And all of a sudden, the door closed. People will do this to you. Y'all don't, you might not believe it, but let's say you and your husband or your wife about to close on a house, and you all go and share it with some friends, or you share it with a neighbor, and they may ask you, they may see the sign, the realtor sign. You all know when somebody is selling a house. For my real estate babies that follows me, I love y'all. Because behind the scenes, I've had conversations with a couple of you all. But in real estate, when a realtor is selling a house, their picture and their number and email will be on the border. And they will stick it down in the grass. How do you all know that if you're not about to close on a particular house, let's say you come across some of the neighbors and they see you and they like, oh, well, what you doing over here? We saw you looking at the house. And you tell them, oh, me and my honey, we about to close on it. And they be like, oh, that's your realtor? I know him or her. Yeah, that's my cousin, da 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 da. Y'all know where I'm going with that. How can you be so sure that they won't go behind your back and they tell the realtor, don't sell them that house? We don't want them on this block. This is how wicked and evil certain people are. Same thing with love. Like I told you about my banker. How can some of you be so sure that if you go and tell somebody, you know what, sis, I'm in love. You know what, bro, I'm in love. How do you all know? Let me tell you all something to keep it 100% real. You see a demonic manifestation and you find out many secrets that have been hidden for years and years and years through two things: death of a particular person or wedding. That's a fact. I told y'all this before in another video message. That is a fact. A lot comes out at a wedding when somebody gets married. It can happen before, during, or after. And when somebody dies. Stuff that you start to see the magnitude of how a particular person protected you, protected the family, protected your child, took care of business. You start to see these things when, or realize it when somebody dies. The magnitude that hit my family. That's why I can speak on it, because I've lived it. The magnitude of hurt and pain and more tragedy that hit my family when my mother passed away. Y'all wouldn't even believe me if I told you some of the things that has occurred that I got to deal with on a day-to-day basis. The magnitude, it hit the family harder. We already was going through stuff. When my father died, the magnitude of my pop's death, the family has never been the same on my mother or my father's side. I'm not going to go deeper into that, but people were uncovered. So many things that were hidden. A cover came off of several people, and I was appalled. I was disgusted. I'm like, wow. And you start to see who really hates your loved one when they pass away. There were people that hated my mother. They hated her because of her honesty, because of her holding people accountable. And baby, I can tell you, like they say, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. It don't be because that's just something in me. You're not going to play in my face. You will not play in my face. But my mother was like that. People couldn't stand her. But the impact of her death, oh man, oh man, it ain't nothing to play. It ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to play with. And so what I'm saying to you all is that if the wrong person or the wrong people get certain information, you don't know what they would do with that information. There have been people so jealous spirited and so pissed off because you found love before them that when they see the man that you're dating, ladies, or they see the woman you're dating, fellas, they will go and all of a sudden notice everybody got a story about that man or that woman you dating. All of a sudden. You haven't confirmed nothing. Just pay attention to it. You will see. Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, had to block somebody. They up here talking stupid. Y'all better keep these comments nice, because if I see them, I'm gonna get rid of you. Grow up. I need you to be mature. Okay, we got somebody else, y'all. Anyway, so what I was saying to you guys is that some of you all, you may not have even really made the announcement of somebody that you're dating or somebody that the relationship is turning serious. But there are some people, if it was that man that got away from a particular woman and she's butt hurt about the fact that man no longer wants her, when she talks to you, it could be a cousin, it could be one of your friends, it could be an auntie, it could be a neighbor. Oh, girl, you dating him? Y'all together, sis? Y'all know how women act. Oh, they want to call you sis. Oh, sis, y'all dating? Yeah, we're dating. Why do you ask? I ain't gonna even say nothing, girl, because I don't want to be messy. No, tell me what's on your mind, sis. Talk to me. Well, my cousin used to mess with him. My cousin's barber, he used to cut his hair, and my cousin kind of messed with him, and See, you don't know him. I ain't trying to, start nothing. I ain't trying to be messy, but girl, you don't know him. Girl, he a dog. He ain't even got no money like you probably think. Oh, girl, that Jaguar he got, girl, he renting that. Girl, his credit bad. I could tell you all about him. He used to beat the crap out of my cousin. Y'all already know how women, you know where this go. Girl, he got an STD. Let me just tell you. They don't say nothing. When they don't know that you dating or you talking to that person, don't nobody have nothing to say. But the minute the announcement is made that y'all together, that y'all dating, and you actually happy, then everybody got a story. Men do it too. That man come on the scene with the girl that every man want. They been trying to hit that woman, date her. She never gave them the time of day. Oh, what's the main thing that men start telling? Oh, bro, you dating her? Oh, that's your baby, that's your boo, that's your girl. Oh, dog, she crazy. Men love to do that. They love to call a woman crazy. They love to call a woman crazy. And maybe they did see something crazy kick off. But is a woman really labeled crazy if maybe in the past you dated her or you had an experience with her, but you were verbally and physically abusive to her? You were the narcissist in her life. And so when she reacted, because everything you was doing to her, gaslighting her, manipulating her, she caught you numerous times cheating on her, and finally she blew her top. She crashed out on you, and now you further are manipulating the situation because you calling that sister crazy because she's screaming to the top of her lungs. She's cursing at you. She's livid. Okay, see, they're never going to tell the 100% full story, and so that's why I'm saying certain things, it have to be a silent celebration. One of my guy friends, this was years ago, and he's married. But you know what he did? And I told you all this before. This was like in a whole other life. That man, to this day, I respect him for what him and his wife did. They told everybody that they got married after they were married. They didn't tell them. They had been engaged for like 8 months. They didn't tell one soul. Had been dating, going out, going to dinner, going on vacation. They was having a ball with each other. And they went and had a very quiet, very silent, low-key wedding. And then they came to church. They was talking and all of that. And people was like, oh, what's going on with y'all? Y'all all up on each other like y'all married. He was like, yo, we are married. What? Y'all had a wedding? Y'all got married? Yeah. Actually, we've been married for like 2 or 3 weeks. See, this is how y'all got to start hitting people, because it stops them from speaking against what has not yet manifested. Now, some of you all, you're going to agree with that. Some of you all, you might not agree with it. But sometimes prematurely, you will go and tell somebody something, and it has not been complete, and they will speak against it. They will say something against you. And so this is why I am urging you all, some things you can share. Like I told you all in the message on this topic, some things you can share as a testimony. You need to testify. You don't hide what God has done in your life. You need to testify. You tell people, you know what? I was broke, but now God has secured my finances where I have income coming in consistently. It is not vacillating. It is not up and down. And I got to thank God in heaven for that. He has given me a great career and a great opportunity to where now I can make money consistently on a regular basis. I don't have insecurity about paying my rent. I don't have insecurity about paying my mortgage. I don't have insecurity about paying my car note. I don't have insecurity about helping people with finances if they need something. You should testify, but then there are some things you got to leave it under wraps. How do you silently celebrate? Some of you all, a silent celebration for you is in the comfort of your home. You might turn on your worship music. You may make you a hot cup of tea, a hot cup of coffee, and you begin to worship and praise God, even if it brings you to tears. That is one of your silent celebrations. It's not loud. You didn't call nobody. You didn't text nobody. You didn't go live to show nobody following you around with the camera. You're not showing them your house. You're not showing them your car. It's between you and God in the comfort of your home. Sometimes your silent celebration may be you wake up, you feel revived, you feel refreshed. You say, let me go take a shower. I'm going to put on my cute little outfit. I'm going to get done up. Ladies, spray your perfume, do your little hair, put on your cute outfit, and you get in your car and you go and treat yourself to a steak dinner. Some of you all, you probably have never in your life had a steak. You probably have never in your life had a lobster. You probably have never in your life had caviar, but I'm here to tell you, when God touched an area of your life, when you have struggled with something, whether it was with poverty, whether it was with finances, whether you have been sick and you have not been able to even leave out your house, your silent celebration is you get done up and you go and treat yourself to that lobster you've never had. You go and treat yourself to that caviar. You go and you ride in your car. You may not even go buy yourself dinner. You may want to go to the beach, lay you out a blanket, and you silently celebrate and you make your own lunch. You have your own little lunch right there and you sit there and be like, God, I just praise you. I thank you because I waited, Lord, for you to make this move in my life for 20 years. It was times, Father, where I thought you forgot about me. It was times, Lord, where I thought you were mad at me. I thought you were not going to bring that promise to pass. But I thank you today that you brought it to pass in my life. And I just want to sit here in your presence, Lord, on this beach with my blanket and my little tuna and crackers and my juice and just chill, because I just want to praise you and thank you. It's going to look different. It's going to look different for each one of you all. Sometimes your silent celebration is that you sit at home and you watch a movie. You cook yourself a great meal and you spend time, and internal, it's an internal thing. You celebrate internally. You tell yourself like, wow, I overcame this struggle. I overcame it. The devil thought he had me bound. He thought I was done. He thought I was finished. But God came through for me. And I am thankful. And your silent celebration is just you sitting there and you may cry or you may just sit there just peaceful in silence. You ain't got to call nobody. You ain't got to tell nobody nothing. You keep it to yourself. And then for some of you all, God may lead you to tell something. Because, see, like I told you all in that message as well, some of you all, you're not going to have to tell anybody anything. They're going to see it. People know who are in close proximity to you. They know when there's been a change. People will see a blessing. People will know something has shifted with you, or the trajectory of your situation has changed by looking at you afar off. Like I told you about my banker, before she even told me she was engaged, before I sat in that woman's office, I knew afar off something was going on with her, but in a good way. I saw it. I just could not put my finger on what it was. I suspected she may have fallen in love, but I didn't have the evidence. But sure enough, when I sat in that woman's office, I said, oh, that's what it is. And it was a double glow, because when she showed me the pictures of her fiance, that man was glowing too. You can tell that that man is doing very well in life just from discernment. Discernment alone. Like I told her before she even told me he owned the limo company, I was like, he's a business owner. He's a businessman. I just see him owning a lot of businesses. And that's when she came out and said he owns a limo company and he owns several properties. And she went on and on about some other stuff about him. I'm like, wow. It's like a double, triple blessing here. But people will see it. That's my point. Some things you don't even have to open your mouth about. Watch the intent behind why you want to be quick to tell somebody something. I know a lot of you all, your spirit is pure. Your heart and your agenda is pure. But you all know, just like I know, just like when I've talked to you all about the social media thing, people don't have a pure motive and intent behind why they do certain things. Some people, they live to stunt on social media. They strictly want to only brag and talk about what they have, and they do it. It's some people out here, they will create things in their life just so they can go and share it on Facebook, just so they can go and share it on Instagram, just so they can go and share it on YouTube. Some people live their life for social media. They so busy living life for social media, they forget about being more pleasing to God and focusing on their children and their family and their health and everything that's going on around them. They doing everything for social media. It's creepy, it's weird, it's draining, and you miss out on a lot in life when you live your life based off what you gonna show on social media. That's a fact. And so what I'm saying is that watch the intent. If you feel like, well, I do want to go and tell somebody a particular win that I got, I want to post about it, I want to tell people, ask yourself before you post anything from this point on, okay, I want to post this video of my house, my car, my man, whoever. But ask yourself before you post it, why do I want to show my audience this? What is the intent behind me wanting to tell this win to everybody? What is the motive and the intent behind why I want to post it? Just ask yourself that. And when you begin to ask yourself that and examine that, watch how your life changes. Watch how bit by bit God takes you to a level where you don't feel a need to show and prove everything in your life. Watch how you start to feel so different knowing that you are just secure with whatever you get and you don't care about who know about it or not. Some women, they want to tell everybody about their man, but they don't have the right intent behind why they do it. Some women, they're catty like this. They're catty like this. They purposely and intentionally want to keep showing pictures of their man, their boyfriend or their husband, because the intent is, I want to make women jealous. I want women to know and understand that whatever they think their man is doing, my man is better than their man. My man will top their husband or their man by what he does for me. And you know this, it gets exposed because some women, when they post, they tell you every single detail of what that man is doing in their life. They will go and say, look what my man bought me. Look at this purse he bought me. Look at the vacation my man just got me. Oh, babe came in and he cooked me this. And it's nothing wrong with this, ladies, because those who watch it, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. You should tell everybody you in love. You know, it's not a crime. You should be happy to brag on your husband or your wife. See, only the mature, you're going to understand this. But for those who this escapes, and immediately you're listening to what I'm saying, you immediately go into defense mode and start making accusations and saying all this. I got to be detailed with it. I got to come from other angles because I know how people are. I know how they are. But what I'm saying is that some women don't have the right intent. You want to make other women jealous, not really realizing that it's not that you even making other women jealous. You're making other women be attracted more to your man. They're not gonna be jealous. They're gonna actually start coming after your man. They don't care nothing about you showing off the vacations he's taking you on, the dinner he cooked you, the clothes, the shoes, and the perfume that he bought you, and you talking about he massaging your feet. Yeah, they not jealous about that. They in they mind, some women, how can I get him? How can I get this Negro? What's his name? If she tag his name on Facebook or Instagram, I'm finna be in that inbox. I want this Negro to treat me and do for me what he doing for her. Y'all gotta understand, these people out here, they cutthroat. Just that's a fact. Y'all don't like to hear this level of truth, but that's a fact. And so all I'm saying is that before you sisters of all races and ages post your man, ask yourself, what is the intent behind me always constantly, repeatedly wanting to post my husband or my boyfriend? What's the intent? What's the intent? Men, you do it too. Because some men, I'ma just say it, this is not all of you men, but a lot of men are extremely insecure. And they want men to be jealous of them. They want to show off that woman that they know other men fantasize about. They know other men dream about. And so they will repeatedly show pictures of their woman. They showing her body. They showing her booty. Every time she walk in front of them, they're recording it. They're showing her walking around the house with a Daisy Duke song. They talking about what she's doing for them. What is the intent, my brother? It's nothing wrong with showing off your wife. It's nothing wrong with professing your love. That's actually attractive. When a man publicly and openly displays his love for his woman, I think that is so attractive on a man. You don't even have to be attracted to the man. It's just attractive, the fact that he's not hiding her. But what is the intent? Anything you post, what is the intent? Instead of you having a silent celebration when you want to go and brag and tell everybody about the win, why do you want to go tell? Do you want to go tell because you want to testify? Do you want to go tell because you want people to be jealous of you? Do you want to tell because you in competition with people? These are various things that I've been talking to you all about for the past few weeks. Some people, because they have a competitive spirit, they brag and they showcase everything because they want to compete with other people. And the person or the people they compete with probably don't even pay them attention. They probably care nothing about them. But in their mind, they feeling like, I got to step my cookies up. I have to do more to let her know she's not going to upstage me. She's not going to get one up on me. So yeah, I'm going to post my man. Yeah, I'm going to post my body. Yeah, I'm going to post my clothes and my shoes and my house to let her know. Whole time, like I said, that sister that she competing with probably don't even give her the time of day. She probably don't even pay her no attention. Before y'all post this stuff, make sure the person that you posting about cares, because they probably don't even care. They are probably not even paying attention to you. And so all I'm saying is that some celebrations are supposed to be silent. It's a reason behind it. Only you all will know the reason behind your silent celebration. If you have been, you'll know the answer now. I'm finna help somebody. You'll know if it's meant for you to have more silent celebrations. If in your life, think about the last 4 wins over the past 10 or 15 years that you've gotten in your life. I don't care if one of the wins within that 10 or 15 years was this year. How many of you went and told somebody and they rained on your parade after you told them? How many people have been negative about the wins that you've taken? When you were celebrating out loud, how many people brought it down by speaking something over it, or speaking something over you, or trying to curse it with their mouth, saying it's not gonna work? Why you with him? You could have done better. Why are you with her? You could have done better. Why you going to that school? You could have done better. You work at that job? You could have done better. Oh, you make $30 an hour? That ain't nothing, because the job that I got, I make $43 an hour. This is how people are. Always constantly comparing your experiences up against their. Always constantly comparing your wins up against their wins. Always constantly comparing what God did for them up against what God did for you. God could have blessed somebody with a 4 or 5 bedroom house, and he blessed you with one, but he blessed you with one because that's what you prayed for, but they don't know that. See, this is why I say people don't think. People see something on the surface, or people see something in front of their face, and they think they got the whole story. Somebody is looking at your life right now and they think they got all the details and the answers about your life, and they know nothing. They see one window and glimpse inside of your life, and then they think they know everything. They hear other people telling them stuff, and they take that to heart and feel like they know you. You got family members that feel like they know everything about you, and they know nothing. They know nothing. So it's like, why go out of your way with celebrating certain things loudly all the time? It's a time and a place for it. It's a time and a place. Know the place. Know the season. Is it the season for you to celebrate loud, or is it a season for you? Only you all can answer this question. I can't answer it for you. That's between you and God. Or is it a season for you to celebrate something quietly? No matter how big or small it is. If all your life you've always told everybody about everything that was going on in your life in a good way, and then negativity was spread about you, or things were said about you, or stuff got halted, or it was something that was shaky with it, you might want to think twice before going to share it with the same people, or sharing it at all. Don't think demons are not on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. They're up there. They're up there. I'm telling you all, you will share something, you will talk about something, you will announce something, and then go look back 6 months later and be like, you know what? After I talked about that, this particular thing happened, or stuff went left. I was so excited, but something tainted what I announced. Those are monitoring spirits. Those are demons. I'm gonna tell this story again. I got so many it's so many examples I can use, guys. This is a true story for those who are new here. Some of you that are up here, maybe you've heard it before, but I'm gonna tell it again. This was a true story of a girl that I graduated with. She is remarried now, but at the time she was married to her first husband, which he was her high school sweetheart when we was in school. And they had got married and had, I think, 2 or 3 children. And she, every chance she got, posted about her husband. She would always come on Facebook. Yeah, my man had to check me because I came home with a pizza for dinner. And he had to check me because I've been slacking on cooking. And everybody in her comment section was going wild. A true story on Facebook. Then the next day she would come and talk about something else that went on in her household. She would say, yeah, y'all, me and so-and-so was getting into it, and he had to check me on da da da. I'm like, oh, okay. I kept scrolling. Cause you see stuff and you just learn like to keep scrolling, like whatever, they ain't got nothing to do with me. But sometimes you will look at the comments, you'll see them. So people's commenting like, girl, you pray, and girl, that's marriage, and da da da. Then she came up there and she would talk about, oh, babe got us tickets, we going to a Lakers game. Oh, babe got us tickets, we going on vacation for 2 weeks. We both using PTO, and we gonna go out of town for 2 weeks. Babe really love me. Oh, look what me and babe and the kids is doing. She would post pictures, like I say, almost every single day, no exaggeration, of her husband, of her kids, when her and her husband would argue, when her and her husband would fight. One day she got real cocky. She came up there and talked about all single women like a dog. Yeah, a lot of y'all single women, that's why you ain't got no man, because you ain't keeping that house clean. Y'all want to act funny and not have sex with your husband because you trying to use sex as a weapon. You better learn how to take care of that man. Yeah, and you better cook. Just like my man, he checked me on buying pizza and wings. I had to stop being lazy, and when I get off of work, I had to cook my man food. This is what she would say. Again, I didn't think nothing of it because it's Facebook. It's these are different personalities and spirits that people have. People gonna say all type of stuff. But you know what happened one day? She had got quiet for a minute, maybe 6 months. She would post, but I noticed, and other people noticed, she wasn't really talking about her husband like that no more. She wasn't talking about her family. She wasn't showing pictures. She got real quiet. Um, Next post she made, well, guys, I just want to let y'all know me and so and so have filed for a divorce. Respect our peace and privacy at this time. And then he started posting about it. And so, you know what immediately came to me? Now, I'm not telling y'all that story to knock that sister. No, I'm not. But I really believe demonic entities was behind her marriage. I believe that because she was constantly bragging and showing everything that was going on in her household and in her marriage. And demons see that. And it was just in my spirit, because I told y'all the way my gift flowed, I see stuff in layers. Immediately, everything was broken down to me in a split second. Yep, demons was watching. People was speaking against her every time she posted something about what her husband did, what her husband bought. She was crapping on single women. Okay, so now this is her judgment. This is her, and this was years ago. We talk about this being the season of exposure and judgment now. Baby, she had got her judgment back then. That was like 7, 8 years ago. And I just knew demonic forces. Y'all do not know when you post this stuff and when you showcase this stuff, you don't know who behind the scenes speaking against it. I really believe, because it was in my spirit from discernment. Every time she posted about her husband, every time she bragged about her husband, somebody was like, man, whatever. That marriage fake as hell. They ain't finna be married for long. She ain't cooking. That woman was she was uncovering your marriage. Your marriage is sacred. What goes on in your home is sacred. Protect your children. Protect your husband, ladies. Protect your wife, fellas. Protect the person that you're dating. You have nothing to prove. And I know y'all don't agree with that. Y'all hate being held accountable. Somebody tell y'all about yourself. Y'all be like, that person jealous. How is jealousy somebody checking you on something? No, 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 no. It is what it is. You being sloppy with what you're doing, sir. You're being sloppy with what you're doing. Ma'am, what is happening to us? Do we not know what it means to be mysterious? Do we not know what it means to be an enigma? This escapes us because everybody want to prove something. Everybody want to show out. But what is going on within you that has provoked you to want to show the world every aspect of your life? Why do you want to brag about everything? There's no way if I was in a relationship. I'm not saying I wouldn't talk about it. I'm not saying that if I was in a good mood, I wouldn't be like, look at my baby. But there is no way every single nook and cranny of my relationship and my man, y'all gonna know about it. There's no way, because I understand how this stuff operates. I understand how it works. And so I'm telling y'all the real. Other people not going to tell y'all the truth. They're not going to tell you this. Y'all think I'm just telling y'all this just to sensationalize something? It's a real thing, because I've seen people, entire marriage or relationship or friendship be destroyed by the hands of social media because they couldn't keep their mouth closed, because they did not know what it meant to silently celebrate. You will see married couples and people who are dating and friends. They will come and put an entire paragraph. I want to wish my man happy birthday. I just want to tell you, babe, how much you have been such a pivotal point in my life. I just want to tell you that the kids, they just adore you. And you've made me be a woman. Everything about me. I was a little girl until you came into my life. And now I'm a woman because of you. Mwah. I love you. Y'all know how these people be. Y'all know dudes do it too. Babe, I just want to announce and tell the world I don't care nothing about these other broads that's out here. But when you, mama, came into my life, you took me from the streets. You wiped the crust out my eye. I had boogers in my nose and you cleaned them out. You know how to cook a mean steak, mama. You gave me the grilled onions on top, and you had my A1 sauce on the table. Y'all know that this is just ego, pride, and all of us have been guilty of it at some point. But with the spirit of the living God in you, you learn how to navigate this thing. Life is a game. Life is a game. But baby, you got to know how to play it. But these men will come and brag. But you doing all that on Facebook. You done wrote them a whole paragraph and they probably sitting right next to you in the bed at the crib. Real talk. All the stuff you just set up here on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter and told us, did you tell him that? Or you got a point to prove? Y'all got to look. Do y'all see that? Listen to that. Listen to how dumb that sounds. People will put a whole paragraph. Oh, honey, I love you. I love you. I cannot breathe without you. I cannot concentrate and focus without you. I love you being in my life. Nobody touches me the way you touch me. Nobody hugs me the way you hug me. You are the only man in my life that has given me the feeling that I have. I've never had this feeling. I've messed with 55 men in my life and I'm 21 years old. My body count was high, but it doesn't matter. When you came into my life, I did not no longer desire no other man but you. They will do this. They will be over the top. They will be extra. But the whole time, they boyfriend right in front of their face at the table at IHOP. And they saying all this on Facebook. Come on, guys. We've got to do better. Silently celebrate, y'all. Silently. Some stuff, you've got to keep it under wraps. And if you just feel the need to tell, then wait until it manifests. Wait until you know what, God? I know for a fact that even if I announce this and people try to speak against me, nothing is going to happen because you ordained this marriage. You ordained this friendship. I've seen friends break up behind Facebook. I've seen it. Where it's heavy manipulation in the friendship. Some of you ladies and even fellas, y'all may have had a highly manipulative friend where, let me break that down. You friends with somebody, but they are jealous and mad because you got other friends outside of them. Some friends are territorial. You will be friends with this person for 15, 20, 25 years. But then you go and get a new friend. You friends with somebody at work. You friends with somebody in the neighborhood. You friends with your hairstylist. Girl, who is that? You'll be like, oh, that's my hairstylist. We going out for some drinks. You know what I'm saying? We going out for some drinks today. We going to a sip and paint. Girl, why is you hanging with her? She is not your friend. You so mad about what make you think you the only friend in your friend's world? That's what I love. My friends will tell y'all real talk. I'm not just saying this for clout or for YouTube live. My friends will tell you, Kiki don't care nothing about our friends. I tell my friends, baby, I don't care about who y'all hanging with. Because what do your other friendships got to do with me? Long as when Kiki step on the scene, you roll out that red carpet. My friends know you going to walk the chalk line when I come around. I was just on the phone with one of my friends. And I had her just giggling and sniggling. But it's a fact. Hey, have at it. Your relationships with other people ain't got nothing to do with me. But my friends understand when me and you discuss, if I share something with you, my information is not for your friends. Don't you dare go back and tell my personal business to your friends. That's a deal breaker, sis. Because your friends don't know me. I'm not in a friendship with them. I'm in a friendship with you. My business should not be known by your friends. So my friends most definitely know that. But I'm telling you all, you gotta silently celebrate. Silently. And now listen, I'm finna tell y'all. I told y'all something. What was it? Maybe 2 or 3 days ago, I told you all I got something that I'm finna tell y'all, and it's about to help all of y'all. And it has already manifested, and what's done is done. So I could talk about it. So even if somebody said something, thought something, you can't change nothing because it's over with. Anyway, y'all, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I got a letter in the mail from the Department of Education. And for years, the Department of Education, they owed me money, right? Because for those of you who have student loans, when your student loan, after you graduate, it goes into default. They'll put it in default if you haven't been making payments on your student loan, or you can get what they call deferred payments. But if you fail to pay for the default and the deferred payment and all of that, then your student loans is just sitting there. Some, it gains interest, and you will owe more and more and more, because some of you all, you've done what they call, you've taken out private loans for your education. And then some of you all, you just got a regular loan. But depending on what program you were in or what degree you were working on, you may have taken out loans for 3 different things. Some of you all are taking minor classes in college, major, or you were just in a program. Whatever your situation was, I get the letter, right? And for years, it's kind of scary because I talked about this on the live, and I'm like, did the Department of Education, was they tuned in on my live and they felt guilty? Because our show was like, real talk, the Department of Education, they owe me money. I posted about this on Facebook like several times over the years. So all of a sudden in the mail, I get a letter from the Department of Education. They like, hey, Miss Tolbert, we want to let you know that your student loan has been discharged. I'm like, what? It's a miracle. Because I'm going to be honest, I ain't pay my student loan. Like literally, I did not pay it. And years ago when I was filing taxes, because y'all know, I'm trying to school somebody that don't know. You guys know that anything federal that's funded to you, taxes, stocks and bonds, anything of that nature, if you owe student loans, they're going to take it because that's part of your payment. Well, back in 2015, well, it might have been 16, I had some stocks and bonds, right? They had kind of matured. So I was like, oh, I'm finna turn these in. I turned them in and I didn't get nothing back. So I'm like, hey, where's my stocks and bonds? But what's going on? So I get a call from the Department of Education and the stock and bonds people. The stock and bonds company told me like, oh, the Department of Education took it. It said something about you owe like all this money for student loan, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, man. So what happened is that y'all know that Joe Biden, they had put a stop to the state being able to take our taxes. So if you file taxes for like the past, like I think, what is it, 3 years, guys? Can correct me. If I'm saying something wrong, just correct me in the comment section. They put a stop on it to where we could file taxes and get our full refund. But the whole time in the back of my mind, I'm like, hell no. They got my stocks and bonds. Even though it's a halt and you can file taxes, I'm like, I want my money. So I was just saying it, but I get this letter and they was like, yeah, Miss Tolbert, your student loan is fully discharged. You will only still owe money if you took out a private loan somewhere else. And I'm like, no, I ain't take out no private loan nowhere else. It's all with y'all. And so they was like, it has been discharged. You no longer owe student loans. But wait, there's more. They was like, oh, and by the way, we owe you some money. And I'm like, oh, okay. And that came up, and I'm like, yeah, I know for a fact this guy. I literally know for a fact that this is God. So I was like, this is a small win for me, but I could testify this. They was like, we gonna send a check to you because we actually owe you money. And they've held on to money plus other money that they owed me for over 10 years. And so when I got that letter, I was like, this ain't nothing but God. And so I'm telling y'all that to encourage some of you. Don't take it by surprise. Don't be shocked if you get that letter in the mail. Don't be shocked if you get a letter in the mail and it talks about you having a student loan that's paid off in full. Not partial. I'm talking about in full. Because some of y'all probably got student loans and you owe 30,000, 50,000, 100,000. A couple of my friends, I told you I got a friend with a doctorate degree. That girl owed like 200 some $1,000. God bless her, because it couldn't be me. I working on a doctorate degree. Oh wow, the stuff I saw that girl go through. Working on a master's degree. It's a few of my friends that got their master's degree. Like I said, you better be capable and you better have the ability to do that, because it ain't for the weak. It ain't for the faint in heart. And I saw some of my friends go through abuse, go through illness, all while getting their education. And so now we sit back, and when these conversations come up, we laugh at it. We look back on it like, man, that was crazy. That wasn't nothing but God. So I'm telling you all, certain things, wait until they're already done. Wait until it's over with. Wait until it has fully manifested. And then maybe God will lead you to testify and tell certain people. But some of you all, if you early on the blessing, you dating somebody, you all are not married yet. You dating somebody, you all are not engaged yet. Celebrate that silently. Continue to build that relationship and get to know them. Don't make no announcements to social media. If you working on closing on a house or buying a house, don't post about that. Wait till you get the house. Wait till you, I wouldn't even say after you close on the house, you tell nobody. I would recommend live in that house for about 3 to 5 months. Then be like, all thanks be to God. I struggled for so long, but God had me 5 months ago, me and my husband, or me, because it's single men and women that's closing on houses. Like the housing market is, it ain't to my liking from what I didn't see, but whatever. Y'all pray for me. But anyway, some people, they close on houses by themselves. They're not married. And so all I'm saying is that they do that, but sit on it for a minute. Live in that house for 3 months. Live in the house for 5 or 6 months. Then make the announcement. What I'm saying is that wait until your relationship or your blessing has matured before you start talking about it and announcing it. You may not have a major win like that. You may have something small go on in your life. Maybe you got delivered from something. Maybe you've been battling with a certain addiction, and finally God came down and he touched you. He delivered you. You know, before you are 100% confident, because there are some people, and I could talk about it because God bless my family, but there have been family members in the past that had drug problems, and they feared going back to the drugs, relapsing. But what I'm saying to you all is if your struggle and stronghold is alcohol or drugs, and you believe that God has delivered you from it, because the Bible says, whom the Son sets free is free indeed. You won't have a fear of going back. But some of you all that may be babes in Christ, you may not have built up a very strong relationship with God. If you fear going back, I would recommend, you don't have to listen to me, but I would recommend sitting on it for a while. Say you went to rehab and you graduated and you've been out of rehab for the past month. Don't make the announcement yet. Continue to pray. Continue to keep yourself away from people that are still drug users and alcohol users or whatever. And then through your praying and letting the Holy Spirit lead and guide you, you can go and you can announce it. Wait a few months. Wait a few months. Because sometimes you get shaken up. When I've drug addicts that I've known in my family and associates that I know who have had alcohol problems and drug problems, something has triggered them and they've gone back to it. Even if it was for nothing but like another month or two. Either somebody died in their family, they got fired from a job, they had a horrible breakup with a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a horrible divorce, and then for comfort they went right back to drugs, or they went right back to drinking, or their family persuaded them into smoking weed again and drinking again. I'm telling you, wait for a minute with that. I could tell you all, I used to smoke weed, a lot of weed, okay? And I used to be high as a kite. Eyes bloodshot red, glazed, me giggling and laughing. Just my whole conversation was just jokes. Jokes, talking about people, saying stuff, just completely out of control. But June 25th of 2007, cold turkey, I stopped smoking weed. From 2007 up until now, this is February of 2024, I have not touched any marijuana. Period. My kids were little when I was getting high, and I had felt so convicted about it. I told the story before. Y'all new here, some of y'all. I'm going to tell you again. I was so high one day when I smoked, and it was some good weed. I was so high one day, and I am not ashamed. Judge me, talk about it. You could try to wait until something kick off and you think you gonna bring this piece back and slice it in a video and use it against me. I don't want to host the Oscars. Let me throw that out here now, because I know how the world operates. Somebody will come up and elevate, and they'll get invited to the Grammys or the Oscars, be like, look, she made a video, she used to smoke marijuana, uninvite her. See, you got to put this stuff out. But when you know how the internet operate and these little demons, you already know to think like 30 steps ahead of them. But judge me, say what you want. It's a fact. I want you to know this, because you can see the hand of God. You brag on it, okay? I'm going to make a video about that. Y'all will get that soon. But anyway, cold turkey, I quit because I was so high one day. My son and daughter was trying to talk to me. They was climbing on me. One was on my neck. The other one was jumping on my lap. They wanted to play with their mama. I could not even barely make out what my kids were saying because I was stuck. Weed to have you like that. I was so high. Like, I could barely keep my eyes open. And they was, mommy, 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 we hungry. Mommy, can we go outside? I want to ride my bike. I was so high and drained because when I smoked, it would slow me down. And this way, when you mess with different weed, you don't know the effect. Either it will put me like in a comatose state where I'd be asleep the rest of the day. I remember getting so high after school one day. I smoked a blunt. I came home at 2:30 in the afternoon. I literally did not wake up the next day till it was time to go to school. That's bad. When my mother saw my face, she had no idea I was getting high. She was like, girl, what is wrong with you? You literally never came back out the room. I saw you come in the house yesterday afternoon. You didn't get up. We cooked. We was laughing at it. Like, seriously. Or then sometimes you would get the wrong weed and you eating up everything. Or sometimes you get weed and I'm extra silly. My eyes glazed. One time I was driving high. I wasn't smoking in the car. I smoked before I got in the car. But I'm driving and I was at a stop sign sitting there for like 10 minutes. It was late at night. But can y'all imagine what would have happened to me if the police stopped me? I'm sitting there. I forgot what my next move was supposed to be. That was actually a wake-up call. And I still continue to smoke after that. But God has started dealing with me. It started to become dangerous because I'm like, okay, I'm sitting here at the stop sign. I literally, y'all, forgot my train of thought. That weed had me stuck and so high. I'm sitting at a stop sign. And I'm like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do next. I'm looking around. I'm looking around. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I'm sitting there. There wasn't nothing but angels covering my car and covering me. And I was married at the time. My husband was not even with me. I don't even know where he was. But I was driving home. And I was at that stop sign for 10 minutes. It had to be probably longer. But I'm going to just say maybe 10 minutes. And I'm sitting there like I don't even know what I'm supposed to do next. And all of a sudden I snapped out of it. I'm like, oh my God. It scared me so bad. I was like, I got to make a change. And I got high a couple of more times after that. My ex-husband was selling it too. We was out there selling it. I helped him bag up some because I was the ride of that chick. You had to do that. But then I'm like, and see, this is bad because if you a couple, to all the married couples, if you and your spouse is getting high, or you and your boyfriend or your girlfriend getting high, y'all got to be careful with this because I'm going to tell you what happens. If one person stops doing that drug and the other one don't, that's another battle. It was times I felt convicted because when I stopped smoking, but my husband was still rolling up and smoking, he felt slighted. He felt like, okay, now you see me sitting here rolling up and I'm smoking and you are lame. He said it to me one day. He's like, you sitting over there like the F word. He dropped the F bomb like a lame. Hit this blunt. They feel slighted. Now when you look at certain celebrities, like it was something Bobby Brown said, he was like, when he got locked up and came out of jail, when he was in jail, he got clean. But when he came out, Whitney still wants to get high. That was another battle for them. That man was trying to stay clean, but she didn't want to do that. And so all I'm saying is that y'all got to understand in life, when you start elevating and when God starts changing you, it's a couple of messages y'all gonna get today. I've already done them. I just ain't upload them yet. You guys got to understand that you just better make sure that the people that's in your circle and the people that are in your life, make sure that they love you for real and they on your team. Because when you change something or get delivered from something, nobody that care about you, respect you, and love you for real should be trying to pull you back into it. This is why you've got to be careful with compromising. You don't have room to compromise. And that's why things become bad. It becomes bad. So, think about that. When you having your silent celebrations, think about the intent behind why you want to share it. Think about it. Ask yourself twice, 3 times before you post something. Is this going to edify the body of Christ, what I'm posting? Is it going to uplift people? Is it going to change people for the better? Are people going to get inspired? Ask that. Ask those questions before you post something. So that's what the message is, guys. Celebrate some things in silence. Your blessings and your wins, it's not always for everybody to know. It's something you need to celebrate by yourself. It's all for you. You don't have to worry about nobody speaking against it. You don't have to worry about if somebody jealous or not. You don't have to worry about if a demon gonna get in the middle of it and try to stop it or delay it. Now, God gonna give you what he gonna give you, but the enemy can bring delays. But you ain't even got to worry about this if you just be quiet about it sometimes. Keep it to yourself. You have nothing to prove. What has going out of your way proven so much in your life? Can you all honestly say if it has gotten you further in life? Or have it kept you at a standstill? Ask yourself that before you be quick to post something. Just be like, well, it hasn't really gotten me anything positive. I haven't got further in life. I don't need to talk about this. I don't need to post this. Am I being egotistical? Am I trying to stir the pot and make some people jealous? Am I comparing my partner to somebody else's partner, or my spouse to somebody else's spouse? So I'm intentionally putting it out in the public because I want to make them feel some type of way. I want to let them know now they gonna be sweating when they see my person. I'm gonna make these people sweat, because it's all y'all got to think about it. Somebody always want to take up what you got going on. They want to raise it 2 or 3 more notches to make it appear like they know more than you, they got more than you, and whatever else they got going on. But think about that, guys. And I tell you, I ask you all the time, this is a serious topic that I'm talking about. Can y'all tell me what the joke is? Because when I went live a few days ago, y'all was putting up a lot of laughing emojis. But right now, for I think like the past 10 minutes, I'm not even saying nothing that's funny. And y'all coming up here with a lot of laughing emojis. I want to laugh too. What's the joke? So I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's what the lesson is. A lot of y'all, I'm about to delete your comment just to let you know. I love you, God bless. But a lot of y'all must be some Gen Zers, the younger ones, because the way y'all talking and the comments y'all putting, you're real immature. Y'all just up here saying stupid stuff. Just real dumb. I just don't understand. Y'all coming up here on this live, why are you here? Why are you here? That's a legitimate question. Y'all saying, I'm not even finna repeat it to give you clout. Just dumb. Y'all up here saying anything off a serious topic. Putting laughing emojis, putting shocked emoji. Like, what? What are y'all doing? That don't make no sense. Y'all weird. Y'all weird. But that's okay. I got something for you. So anyway, I'm finna shout y'all out. Misty Green, I see you. Miss J, Kimberly, hey. Nico, I see you. Nico said the devil always claims they win. We don't battle against flesh and blood, but that's what you're doing, making flesh the enemy. Oh, okay. God bless you, Nico. Okay, Talon, I see you. Miss Riss, I see you. You said a lot of kids the entire weekend. I got you. Donald West, yes, one up in each other. Mr. Hoodie 72, you said the youngest got a contact high. Yes. Cosmic Brownie, thank you so much. Would you please tell them to respect the chat? I am almost certain that some of them are very young. I'm almost certain. Rainbow Sparkles, BB, you said, do I like Taylor Swift? Yeah, I like some of her older songs, but from word on the street is that she's a witch, so I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about that. I'm not paying attention to that sister that much to be like, oh yeah, she a witch, but because I'm not listening to that type of music like that. Not that her music is like really bad. Shake It Off, I liked her song when it came out. And she had another little catchy song that I like, but that was like the old Taylor Swift. This new one, I don't know what she's talking about. Joanne, I see you. Harley, hi. Hi to you too. Meds. You said, how do I know you're a good person? I don't know if you're a good person. I don't know you. I don't know. Only God knows that. I hope you're a good person. So yeah. Let me finish removing y'all. Cause they up here just don't ask me nothing about Palestine. Don't ask me nothing about Russia. I'm not doing that up here. I have Palestinian friends and I have Arabian friends and Indian friends. Not doing it. I'm not having these type of conversations. So don't do it. Let me remove. Pineapple, I love you too. Julie, thank you so much. Harley, you say you knew? Welcome. Rainbow Sparkles again. I'm okay. I'm good. I get you. Jan Davis, yes, stick to the gospel. Stick to the gospel. What else y'all up here saying? Uh, it's Soraya. You said, do I like Lil Baby? I don't really, I don't listen to his music. I don't listen to rap music and trap music anymore. I'm sorry, sweetheart. But he did make a song that was not really foul, like with a lot of cussing and sex talk. I don't remember the name of the song, but it was a decent song back when I was listening to that. But it's underscore Araya underscore shorts. I stopped listening to trap music in January of last year, and I have not listened to it from that day to this. Now, I can't help that I hear it because I follow people on Instagram, and when they do a reel, in the background, they will play certain rap songs. So some of that stuff, this why I kind of limit my time, Araya, because these little snippets will be in your spirit. So I kind of try to like avoid that. No judgment on nobody, but it's just where I am. It was disturbing my prayer life when I was praying. These filthy trap songs was popping up in my head. So I had to cut it. But that's just me. How y'all deal with that, I don't know. I can't speak on that. Bridget, hey, my sister. Yeah, Mr. Hoodie, I shouldn't have told that weed story. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, yes. What? I don't even understand what some of y'all are asking. Some of y'all are literally asking stuff, and I don't understand what you're asking. And I'm not anybody's dummy, but it's just how y'all typing certain stuff. I don't know how to. I don't know. Mm-mm. Cosmic Brownie. I'm in the process of looking for different churches. Me and my friend was on the phone yesterday, so it's a church we're actually gonna check out. It's not here in Chicago, it's actually in Highland. So we're gonna actually go there. She might be there today, but I had something else to do today. But we're gonna check it out. But my last church that I was at, and God may lead me to go back to my last church. I didn't like officially leave, but it was just a lot of things that went on. I've been praying about it. But it's non-denominational. It's not Pentecostal, it's not apostolic, it's non-denominational. Liberty, you said I'm a comedian. Oh, I can be when I get ready. Oh, I can be. I am very good at impersonations. That's just another side of me that a lot of people don't know. Only those close to me, they know that about me. Danny, thank you so much. You finish your weekend strong too. Ruby, I see you. I see you. Springboks. No, I've never been in South Africa, but I do hope to go one day because I want to do some ministry out there. I want to like feed the kids and do something in the educational system. So that is a plan of mine. So yeah, but no, I haven't ever been to Africa at all. All right, you asked me another question. You said, do I like Drake? I like some of his songs. Like I said, I'm not playing them, but back when I was listening to that type of music, yes, I like a few of Drake's songs. Not nothing over the top that's real bad, but you know, Green Feline. Thank you so much. I'm ready to take my hair down, and my hair only been up I think for like a week or two, but my hair grows like weeds. It grows so fast, and you know, I want to wash it. But maybe I keep it up another week. I don't know. Because it's the winter time. So you don't have to wash it as frequently. Kimberly, thank you so much. Jason, CLJ, I'm doing good. Thank you guys for asking me how I'm doing. I'm doing pretty good. I don't have anything to complain about. God is not dead. God is still on the throne. So I'm still breathing. It's a good day. Nasima, I see you. Okay. You say you try to listen to me daily. It's like putting on armor of God for you. Too many devils. Yes, I feel you. But you know what, Nasima? I don't even come live every day. And you all will not get a video message from me every day. That's the honest to God truth. Because I don't have anything to say every day. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of disturbing to me. And God forgive me, because I could be totally out of line saying this. But people that have messages all day, every day, I just don't feel like that's God talking to them. And like I said, if God is talking, is God telling these people that come out with, they be like, I got a word for you. I got a word for you. I got to read this stuff God told me to write down. But is God telling you to release it? That would be my question. So I don't have anything to say to you all every day. Like when it's something that's in my spirit, when it's something that's an urgency that I need to talk about, I talk about it. A lot of stuff comes to me, but a lot of stuff I'm not making a video. I'm not saying anything. I keep it to myself and move on with my life. So, you know, every day I'm saying all that to say, Nasima, every day I'm not going to be on YouTube, you know. Is this Sunny D? You said my ears are fresh now. What do I listen to? A lot of 80s music, because I'm a 80s baby. I was born in the 1980s. And I listen to a lot of 80s music. A lot of music. I like Hall and Oates. I like the Jets. Older Michael Jackson songs. I listen to that. I listen to a couple of love ballads. As long as it's not, because it's like a fine line with that, because a love ballad is more wholesome from like 30, 40 years ago versus now, because it could be an R&B song, but they sexualize it and it's explicit. So you got to just be kind of careful with that. So I kind of steer away from that. But mainly when I get in my car, or even when I'm at home, I listen to 80s music. So yeah. Okay, Jessica, you say you like Christian rap? Okay, okay. Katie Love 21, hi to you too. Bingo Lingo, you said you're going to listen to Usher's new music, like one called The Party That May or May Not Be Involved about the Diddy party. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about Usher's new songs. If I was to listen to Usher songs, it would be something from like 20 years ago. Because I don't even know what that man is singing about these days. Rainbow Sparkles, thank you so much. Happy, I agree. I agree. I testify happy and I'm not ashamed. People be scared. They be scared to show certain stuff and talk about certain stuff because they fear people judging them and using it against them. Baby, let me tell you something. When you out here and you are anointed and called to do something, there is literally nothing anybody can use against you. They could try all day, but they cannot use anything against you, especially when you know God has called you. So yeah. Ryan, thank you. God loves you too. Okay. So, Slim Shady fan, God bless you. I had to block you because you keep asking me stupid questions talking about, do I know Eminem? I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think I know Eminem? I'm gonna respond to one stupid, goofy, off the chart question. So you blocked now, so now I can answer you because you're gone. But do you think I know? Do I look like I know Eminem? Do you think I know Eminem? Because if I told you that I do know him, would you believe it? Or would you call me a liar? See, you can already answer that question. That's why I don't get, you have to be young. You literally must be about 15 or 16 years old, because that's what I get from that type of question. That's not somebody that's older or mature. That's a child asking a question. But I know some of you younger Gen Zers, y'all are real silly and y'all like to play and y'all do this stuff to get a good laugh. I'm not against it. Y'all can laugh, but at least ask a question that makes sense. Asking me, do I know Eminem? Like, I don't know what you're thinking. Miss J, thank you. Thank you so much. Beloved brother. Beloved brother says, as the Holy Spirit leads you, you're not only going back to a certain place if you decide, but you come with a testimony of the Most High wherever you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. Julie, thank you so much. Thank you. I don't know how to pronounce this next name. Is it Kublai? Kublai? What's up to you too? Um, Crew fan, thank you so much. You said God always answers your prayers, and you hope that He answers mine too. He does. God, for the most part, He does answer my prayers. Some I think are still like in a holding tank because God is waiting for me to make some changes that He's been dealing with me on. But for the most part, it's a lot of things that I pray about and I ask God about, and He answers them. He really does. I can honestly say that. So yeah. Oh, Jessica, you love 80s music too? Aya, Aya, you are up here. How are you? Are you okay? I'm concerned about you. And Aya, I haven't heard from you. I haven't seen you in a while. And you said you rap. Okay. Danny, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, my mother and father. Well, more so my mother. They used to listen to their music all the time. Miss Lady, you said H-Town Jodeci got it started. I feel you. Okay, let me see. Mm-mm-mm. T. Crawford, you had to report. Yeah. Can some of y'all press report on some of these questions? Because, like, I don't know. Y'all just weird. Annie H, I hear you. But I get them the attention because they want it. They want it. They want it. You know what I'm saying? They just silly. But that's okay. I have fun removing and blocking them. So yeah, guys. Um, thank all of you all because there's so many of you all up here, so I can't shout out everybody. But if you all have subscribed from this live or just period, thank you so much. If you all have shared this live, thank you so much. If you all would like to become a member, I would love to have you. It is not mandatory, but I have to make this announcement to you all every time I go live. I do one-on-ones. If you are serious, I have to put that out there. Please, please, please don't waste my time. Please don't attempt to play with my time. My time is very important to me. My time is very precious to me. But if you want a one-on-one, my email is in my bio, which is when you go to my channel and you click under my picture, on the arrow, you will see all of my information and my email address is up there. So if you want a one-on-one, please be serious about it. If you email me, please be patient. Some of you all, you take it personal, which I just don't understand that. You email me and you expect me to respond to an email lightning speed. Can you imagine how many emails I get daily? So if you email me, you can't expect that I'm going to see your email at the top. Sometimes I will, but sometimes I won't. But please don't email me again and be like, oh, no response. You didn't say anything to me, because it comes off like you're unhinged. I'm just being honest. It comes off cringy and like you unhinged and like you don't understand how this works. You're not the only person that's emailing me, like respectfully. So if you email me, you have to give me time. May take a day, may take 2 days. Maybe it might take 7 to 8 hours. Sometimes I've responded to emails 30 minutes after somebody sent it to me, if I seen it. But that's just what that is. So yes, medical, you said what arguments do I deal with on this live? I don't deal with any arguments at all. No, not at all. Okay. I love it. I love when I start getting rid of people. Because y'all gonna learn to stop playing with me. But anyway, guys, let me shout out some more of you all that turned up. I think I said hi to Jan, Harley, Rainbow Sparkles, Julie, Pineapple, Miss Riss, of course, Mr. Hoodie, Danny, my crew, Bridget. Y'all come up here faithfully all the time. Is it Anasa? Anasa? I'm sorry, sweetheart, if I'm messing up your name. But you said I love my besties because they have been my friends for like 1 year, 2023. Her birthday is December 27th. Birthday is December 26th. Okay. Well, happy birthday to them. Ball boy, you said illegal immigrant. Who is an illegal immigrant? Or are you talking to somebody else in the chat? I don't know. Because I'm definitely not an immigrant. So I don't know. Let me see. Gotta block out some more people, y'all. Maddie's World, happy birthday to you. You wanted me to give you a shout out? Happy birthday. I hope you enjoy your day. Are you guys going to remember my birthday is right around the corner? March the 14th will be here before you know it. But thank all of you all for showing up. I didn't want to tune out of this without acknowledging you all. Honey West 39, thank you so much, my sister. Nancy Wilson, I see you. I just want to say hi to all of you all. Ninja Junior, it's your birthday too. Yeah, Ninja Junior, I just shouted you out. Happy birthday to you. I hope it's your birthday for real and you're not just saying that. Is this El Tara? You said, can I shout out your channel? Is that Nico Les Tara? They'll see it, El Tara. You guys go follow her. They'll see it. Carl Jacks, there's your shout out. Chloe Fox, thank you. You subscribed. I'm happy you here with me. Welcome aboard. Pepto, Glismo. Y'all are so silly. Now y'all just coming up here. Patience Esther, hey, God bless you. I'm giving y'all shout outs and everything. I hope that make y'all feel better. Hey, thank you, Ninja Junior. Thank you. Pepto Glismo, I gave you a shout out. Randy, I see you. Maddie, you said, hey to you too. Okay, what else y'all want? I done gave y'all shout outs. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank you guys for being respectful in my comment section. Haley Brammer, shout out to you. Ethan, thank you, Ethan. The young people, y'all up here. Oh, Maddie, thank you. From your thumbnail, you pretty too. Pretty _ Leah. Hey. Happy you said we full. Y'all ate. I didn't eat. I'm not full. Not yet. Big Mama needs to go eat because I definitely have not eaten nothing today. But the young people, you know what? Y'all are impressive to me today. Y'all are up here. Y'all really showing out. Your fave blonde. There's your shout out. Is it Lid Record? Can you give me and my BF a shout out? Today is y'all anniversary. His name is Mason and yours is Lydia. Oh my God. Happy anniversary to you guys. What are you guys gonna do, Lydia? Are you guys gonna dance under the moonlight? What are you guys planning? Are you guys going to cook a dinner today? Did he buy you roses? Mason, you need to buy Lydia 2 dozen roses. Not 1, 2. 2 dozen. Tell him, Lydia, that I said, tell him that Miss Kiki said, you have to buy me 2 dozen roses for our anniversary. Haley, I see you ask what's my favorite song and what's my favorite color. I have several favorite colors. I love red. I love purple. I love fuchsia. I love turquoise. I love those colors. Patience, God bless you too. Okay, Lid Record, you said you guys are juniors in middle school. Oh, wow. Young people, you know what? Gen Z, God bless y'all. Because you guys y'all are up here and y'all are really showing out. Y'all really are. Foles 511, happy birthday. Lamar, hi. I haven't seen you in a while, but God bless. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to let you guys go. Happy birthday to all of you all. Happy anniversary to those if it's your anniversary and you're on this chat. If it's your birthday, again, happy birthday to you. Young people that's up here in my chat, God bless you. I hope you all are doing well in school. Stay focused, young people. Please stay focused. Thank you guys for shouting me out. Ninja, I know who I Show Speed is. Yes, that young man is making a lot of movements in the YouTube streets. God bless him, because he has a very high subscriber count. Isn't he at like 20 million? I definitely know who he is because you see him in the news. God bless him. God bless him. Ava, you have a question? What's your question? Toka Colors, you a new subscriber. Thank you. I love the young people. You all, I tell you all ages are welcome here. All ages. All ages. All races. As long as you all be respectful. See, when you, Toka Colors, thank you so much. When you guys come up here and start being disrespectful, I don't like that. Kiki doesn't like that. So, yeah. Leela, Kelly, hi. Patience, thank you so much. Ninja Jr., I have no idea who's going to win. B Murder said nobody care. B Murder, nobody cares about what? Me? Or are you talking to somebody in the comment section? Because I'm going to tell you, see, now I'm going to go against the hate if that was for me when you say nobody care. I'm going to tell you, it's a lot of people that care about me, sweetheart. So I don't know like who you talking about. It's a lot of people that love me and they definitely care about me. But God bless you. God bless you. Oh, B Murder, you said in the comments. Okay, just had to check. Because y'all know it be some people coming up here and they be talking crazy. Leela, Kelly, I'm good, sweetheart. Sparkling for Jesus. Thank you for that scripture. Psalm 46 verse 1. Swim Girly, I love you too. Victor, hi. Danny, you said my mama anointing is kicking in. Saran, is that how you pronounce your name? Thanks for the hearts. Okay, who else? Who else? Toka Colors, they're kicking you out of their life. Are you saying something to get yourself kicked out? See, I'm a love Vidor, Victor. I love you too. The Real Strong, good afternoon to you too. Marissa, hi. I love the young people. Claire, hey. The young people, I don't know, like y'all just all of a sudden coming up here. Now y'all got the laughing emojis and the hearts. God bless y'all. Boxhead, that's not nice. You said you, I'm not going to even repeat that. Boxhead, behave yourself. Behave yourself. Happy birthday, Leah. Marissa Morales, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, guys. Blair guy. y'all are silly. Y'all are silly. Alice, I love you too. Maddie, you have a great day too. El Tara, you said you're 12? Okay. Boxhead, yes, I'm going to say your name. Taylor's 13 version. Oh, thank you. You're pretty too. Angelica, hey. Boxhead, you better be nice. Be nice. Look, I don't know how to pronounce your name. You said give you a shout out, your sub, Lorelei 2P. I'm so sorry for messing up your name. The product of the process. I love that name. Kingdom blessings to you too, my sister. Alyssa Joe Franks, I see you. Love you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. My guy Danny, he'll get y'all together too in the comments. Rory, hey. Boxhead, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you for being good. See, I ain't even delete your comment. I ain't delete you or nothing. Because I just feel like with some of you all, when people come up here with hate and they say stuff or try to say mean stuff to me, I really feel like some of y'all, you need the love. You need the attention. And so to that, I just tell you guys I love you. Y'all don't have to do that to get the attention. I see what y'all up here saying. Y'all got to change y'all names because some of your names, y'all want shout outs. I can't pronounce your name. Boxhead, I have never been to the Waffle House. Because I'm in Chicago. I'm not in Atlanta. We don't have a Waffle House. Well, no, actually, we do have a couple, but they're not popular. There are some Waffle Houses around downtown here in Chicago, Illinois, but they're not popular like the Waffle House like in Atlanta. They're not being advertised publicly. These are hidden gems where you have to hear about them word of mouth. We have an IHOP here. We have plenty of IHOPs, Denny's, stuff of that nature. A lot of Starbucks. And we have a place where you could go eat breakfast. It's called Stacked. It's called Stacked. So they're around Chicago and in Evergreen and Oakland, Illinois. Places like that. Alyssa Joe Franks, I thought I shouted you out. Charlotte, you said, what am I on? What do you mean? I'm on live, my sister. The Maya Show, you up here. Kayla, Martini, Alice. Y'all just want shout outs. Are y'all using me? Are y'all using y'all big sister Kiki for shout outs? What are y'all doing? Boxhead, I cannot say that name. And it just went past too quick anyway. I can't even see it. Ashley May, I see y'all. Toka, the queen is back. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Duffer 007. There your shout out is. Alexis Byers, Owen, thank you. Shauna. Oh, I'm giving y'all all the shout outs. All the shout outs. So go put it on your YouTube channel and I'm shouting y'all out. Ninja Junior, you going to Florida soon? I wish I could come to Florida with that hot weather. But I can't. Ashley, thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you, guys. Curiosity Experiment, I love that name. Some of y'all got some really cool screen names. I love them. I love them. Thank you, guys. I'm sure you all are pretty too. But if I can't see your face, I love you all's names. You all have very unique names. Shelby, hey, sweetheart. Oh, Berlin, you said it's cold in Florida. What's the temp? Tell me the temp. Ashley May. Oh, my name? Yeah, it's a bunch of names pushed together. It's a bunch of names pushed together. Because it's Miss, people ask how to pronounce it. It's no pronunciation. It's Miss, letter C, my last name, which is Tolbert, VOH. The VOH stands for Vessel of Honor. That's in the Bible, where God is talking about what a vessel of honor is. So I just put everything together. Miss C. Tolbert VOH. But some people, my nickname, a lot of my family members and friends, they call me Kiki, or people call me Key, just Ke, or Miss C, or Miss Tolbert, whatever, because it's different ages here. So the younger people, they might call me Miss C, Miss Tolbert. They could call me Kiki. People in my age group, they call me Kiki. The older people that come in is people in their 60s and 70s and 50s that follow me. They'll say young lady, they say Kiki, they call me little sis. I'm a little sis to some, a auntie to some, a big sis to some, a mother to some. It depends on who's up here. That's why I leave my channel. It's open to everybody. Everybody is welcome here as long as you have respect. Not only just for me, but for each other. I'm all about positivity, guys, even for the young people, because I respect you all. But I want you to respect yourself. Respect yourself, respect me. I love you all. When I come on live, y'all can always come. I will shout you out. I will talk to you all. You all got a question, email me, and I answer your question for real. Q Allison, okay. Leah, I thought I said happy birthday to you. Alyssa, you said you 10. Y'all are young. Are y'all telling me the truth about y'all age, or y'all just trying to be funny? Because there's some 10-year-olds up here, some 12-year-olds up here. Okay, God bless you guys. Thank you all for coming to my live. Alice, you from Vienna? Shout out to Vienna. Andrew Eldridge, what's up to you too? Danny. Thank you so much, Danny. Thank you so much. Cold Hard Cash, I love that name. That is funny. Yes, a lot of comments. If I'm not answering some of y'all questions, it's because there's so many comments and questions coming up real quick. I'm just trying to answer what I see. And I'm only going to do a couple more, guys, because I got to head out. Caden T. Oh, okay, you said nice job with the stream. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cosmic Brownie. Oh, Ronan. Oh, Moran, you just gonna make me say hi. Okay, hi. Q Allison, thank you. Thank you so much. David Mortimer or Mortimer. Oh, you said you're a big fan. Thank you. Berlin, thank you. Thank all of you guys. Alyssa, you just got back from church. God bless you. Ninja Junior, no, I don't watch WWE, sweetheart. Urban Wire Media Network. Oh, this is your first time here. Thank you for tuning in. Ashley Robinson, thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. So, guys, listen, I got to run. Ronan, thank you. Thank you all so much for joining in my live. All the young people, shout out to you all. I love Gen Z. Gen Z, y'all got TikTok on lock. Y'all got YouTube on lock too, and I'm not even on TikTok, but a lot of people share TikTok videos on YouTube and on Instagram. But shout out to all of you all. I appreciate you all for coming in. Thank you all for being nice. Thank you all for the compliments. Thank everybody for joining in my live. Most of the people have left now, but I will see you all later. Johnny Quest, thank you so much. I love you all. Alexis, thank you so much. Love you guys. I will see you all again soon, the Lord willing. Be good.